She stared at the ceiling for what felt like an hour. Rain tapped against the window like a slow drumbeat, and somewhere outside, a car passed through the puddles. She wasn't crying. Not anymore. She had cried for weeks, screamed in the shower, whispered into the dark, "What did I do wrong?" But tonight, something changed. Tonight, she wasn't sad. She was focused. Her name was Amira, 33, a marketing consultant, quiet, brilliant, and by most standards, happily married. Until a single text message shattered the illusion. It wasn't even meant for her. It was meant for someone else. It read, "She's gone all weekend. Come over, I miss you." That was the moment it started. Not the pain, the plan, because Amira didn't confront him. She didn't cry. She didn't scream. She made a decision. She was going to disappear. Not forever. Just long enough to see who he really was. But to do that, she'd have to fake her own death and make him believe it. The first step was distance. Amira told her husband, Daniel, that she had a client retreat scheduled at a lakeside cabin about 3 hours outside the city. He barely looked up from his phone. "Sounds fun," he said. She smiled politely, took note of his lack of questions, and drove away the next morning just as planned. But she didn't go to the cabin. Instead, she checked into a small motel under a different name, one she had booked weeks in advance, just in case. For months, Amira had suspected something. The changed passwords, the late nights, the subtle shift in the way he touched her, like muscle memory, not love. But now, it was war. On the second day of her trip, Amira executed the next phase. She left a voicemail. A panicked, breathless message to her best friend, Maya. "I'm at the lake house. I think someone's watching me. Please call back." She hung up mid-sentence. Then she turned off the phone and tossed it into the river. Maya, of course, freaked out. She called, texted, called again. And then, finally, she called Daniel. Daniel sounded surprised. Too surprised. He told Maya not to worry. Said she probably just dropped her phone. That she does this sometimes, disappears for me time. But Amira had never done that. Ever. And Maya knew it. Within hours, a missing persons report was filed. And just like that, Amira became a ghost. The local authorities searched the area, found her car parked by the lake, unlocked, empty. No signs of a struggle. But the strange voicemail added urgency. A search party was launched. Dogs, helicopters, drones. The lake was scanned. Divers were dispatched. Meanwhile, Daniel barely reacted. He gave interviews, posted online, held a press conference with the classic grieving spouse speech. But behind closed doors, things were different. And Amira was watching. From her motel room, just 5 miles outside town, she tracked every move. She watched the news. Watched him. He wasn't grieving. He was acting. By day 3, he had deleted Amira's social media accounts. By day 5, he was spotted at a bar with a woman. Day 7, they were seen entering a hotel together. That was all the proof she needed. But Amira wasn't finished. She wanted to confront him. Not with tears, but with evidence. She called Maya, disguised her voice, and arranged a meeting. Then she revealed herself. Alive. Maya screamed, hugged her, cried. And then they plotted the takedown. On the 9th day, Amira walked into her own house. Camera in her hand. Daniel froze. His face turned white. "You're alive?" he choked out. She nodded. He stammered. He cried. He denied everything, until she played the recording of him laughing in bed with another woman, of him saying he was finally free, and then she walked away. The divorce papers were already drafted. The locks already changed. She didn't need revenge. She had something better. The truth. What followed made headlines. Woman fakes death to catch cheating husband. Wife outsmarts serial liar with genius disappearance. Some called it brilliant. Others called it dangerous. But Amira didn't care. She didn't do it for the headlines. She did it for herself, to reclaim her power, to stop waiting for an apology that would never come, to stop giving the benefit of the doubt to a man who never deserved it. She said later in an interview, "I knew the truth would break me, so I let it. And then I rebuilt myself without him in it." Today, Amira lives in a different city. Her name isn't in the phone book. She works remotely, travels often. She's not hiding anymore. She's free. And Daniel? He faded. No job, no girlfriend. Just a man who underestimated the woman sleeping beside him. Let this be a reminder. If someone suspects you're lying, they might not confront you. They might not yell. They might just vanish. And when they come back, they'll bring the storm with them. Thanks for watching this incredible story of deception, courage, and a woman who turned heartbreak into strategy. If stories like this fascinate you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. We uncover more mind-blowing stories every week, real tales of bold moves, hidden truths, and human behavior at its rawest. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and never underestimate silence.